Hey, 2010, good morning, good afternoon. My name's Jose Mangin here representing Dean Guitars, and I'm here with one of my favorite metal artists, a good friend of mine, one of the best metal bands, and I tell you this all the goddamn time, Flynn from MachineHead. Yeah!
What's going on,
What's
dude?
up, brother? I'm excited to see you, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
It was cool watching you play this guitar last night at the NAMM Jam. You were up there, you and your brother Phil Demo, also from MachineHead. Tell me about the experience at NAMM Jam yesterday.
Well, we had Lombardo on the drums, Phil and I. We had Bob Zilla on the bass, and then we had Nick Bocott also on guitar, and it was killer. Dustin from Walls of Jericho ended up getting on drums for a minute there. Corey Taylor on vocals. You on vocals.
Well, thanks for letting me sing on your mic, Pantera's Walk. That was you're always so nice to me, damn it, dude.
Yeah, we just got to get you up there and bust it out. You got a good voice. You got to get the death grunt. We like it. Your death burp is awesome.
My death burp is awesome. Well, that's a compliment from you, dude. I've gotten up on stage a few times with MachineHead and sang Davidian when they opened up for Metallica in New Jersey. Rob and the guys let me come up there and sing Davidian with them, and that was a real special moment that I'll always remember till, you know, I'm not around anymore. So, you know, a good time, man. So tell me
Michael was, the thing that was cool out last night, though, was Michael, you know, I've been friends with Michael. We toured with Arch Enemy a bunch of times. And I just came in, I wasn't even supposed to be, I'm not even part of the jam. You know, like, I'm just, like, there to hang out, watch Phil and everybody, and everybody's like, come on, yeah, like, fucking let's jam. And I was like, oh, all right, you know, I'll play one song, and then I get Michael, I'm like, hey, can I just kind of, you know, warm up on your guitar? Because he was doing the Scorpions jam, or the Uli Roth jam. And so I'm jamming on it, Mustaine comes back, he's like, hey, can you let me borrow your guitar? Like, a buddy of his comes back. So I'm like, all right, and then next thing I know, I'm like, hey, I need that fucking guitar back, man. You know, like, you've been warming up now for it. And I go out there, and they're jamming, which you missed, unfortunately, but...
I don't know when this happened.
We're at the bar or something, so that was your bar break, I guess.
I still think you guys are lying to me, man. But yeah, because you weren't supposed to be part of the jam.
They missed the Megadeth jam.
No, man, you guys are lying to me, dude. Really? Was I not there?
Yeah, they did.
What time was this at, seriously?
Just like the Pied Piper song.
What time was this at?
Probably fucking midnight, because we went on right after that.
When the hell? Maybe I was working, man. Damn Dean. Slave drivers, you? Making me miss Megadeth? God damn you! So tell me about your NAMM experience yesterday, and what are you doing today?
I'm just hanging out. I don't even have anything to do with Dean.
Oh, yes you do. Shut up. Dude, you were, Rob, man.
I play a different guitar. I'm with Gibson.
You know what? The last times I've seen you play, dude, you were in Ride for Dime, Dallas, Texas. You were up on stage also.
Phil was. I wasn't there.
Oh, that's right. Keep on.
Yeah.
You and your brothers, man.
Definitely saved the day, letting everybody borrow it, letting me borrow it for the show, and it's a killer guitar, man. It was really fun playing it, and we did Breaking the Law, and then we did The Trooper, and Ripper only knew the beginning. He didn't know all the words, and I know all the words, but I can't. But you know, we were tuned up to E. I couldn't sing that high. So this guy over here, get in here. Yeah. This guy starts. All of his buddies are like, he can do it. He can do it. And we're like, man, he's like. We're like, all right, we'll give it a shot. And he gets up there, and I'm like, let me hear you, you know, like, what do you know? I'm like, let me hear you do it. And he's like, I'll take your life, but I'm like, dude, you got to get way higher than that. He's like, you'll take it. So I started doing it, and he fucking busted out, man. And fucking this dude saved the day on The Trooper. So introduce yourself, man.
What's your name, brother?
Matt.
Matt, what do you do?
Hey, I work out in Tempe, Arizona, and I sing in a band called Deinonychus. That we do old 80s metal cover stuff, like off of Headbangers Ball. Stuff that I used to love to watch, you know, and when I was younger, and now we're pumping it out there to the audiences in Phoenix, man, and keeping metal alive, dude.
That's where I was born and raised, man, in Arizona. And I'm actually from Douglas, Arizona. But so, were you nervous to get up on stage with these all-stars last night?
Man, I'll be honest, dude. I was like, oh, I can sing that song. I was in the audience, and I'm like, man, that'd be cool to be up there. I wish I could do that.
And then when you're on stage, you're like, maybe I should go back down to the
man, I was like, I'm here, man. Like, I start climbing up there, and these dudes, these strangers were like, get up there, just do it. And I'm like, I don't want to get kicked out. And then everybody's super cool, man, and they let me up there. And Rob, dude, thank you, man. You know, he was up there singing with me, got me going, and he said, higher, higher. And I'm like, all right, dude, this is it.
Grab your balls, go,
yeah.
push and pull.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. And I really appreciate Dean throwing the party. Otherwise, that would have never happened. I appreciate how cool these guys are, you know, for letting that happen, too. That was one of the most awesome things in my life.
Well, the thing about Rob and the guys that were up on stage last night jamming with the D-drum and all the cool Dean guitars is that these guys are just, you've been just jamming. It's just a party, man. These guys just want to jam. You know, he wasn't going to play last night, but they were like, give you a guitar and you're ready to go, man. So,
dude, I felt the same way being up there. You know, like you got up there and you got to jam with us. Like I was up there with Lombardo, going, "Fuck, I'm jamming with Dave Lombardo. This is awesome." So, you know, I know the feeling, dude. It's killer.
It was cool to see. It was cool to see you guys all like sort of connecting. Like you guys would walk around with Dave
and sloppy mess.
No, but still, but even though you guys didn't practice the songs or anything, but just the eye contact and the musical connection that you guys have, and we're looking and be like, okay, here, and then Dave was like, here, and it was cool to see that last night, man.
Right on, man.
Well, you guys are pros, man. You're pros. So, MachineHead, what's going on? You guys are going to Europe with Hatebreed.
Yeah, we're taking Hatebreed, Bleeding Through out. Are going to be our final headline run. I leave Monday. I leave day after tomorrow, and it's going to be that. It's going to be Europe, Japan, Australia with that whole package, and it's going to be a cool way to end the whole Blackening 3 years of touring.
3 years of touring with one of the best albums of the last, I don't know, decade. The Blackening from MachineHead, man, was such a massive release for everybody, and still to this day is one of my all-time favorite albums, man. So these guys have been doing it up for so long. Any touring plans here in the States later on this year?
We just did those Metallica dates, we did the Megadeth dates, and that was the last stuff. And then this is the last thing we're doing. So it's like,
yeah, right. You guys keep on saying this is this
one's in sight. This is it. This is the last one, and then we're gonna start writing. We want to start writing, man.
Do you guys have riffs brewing?
We got the itch, yeah. We started writing right before the Megadeth run, and we're getting riffs going, and we're all really itching to fucking get in and start writing, man. Like as much as forward, we're really looking forward to this tour. It's gonna be an awesome high note to end on, but we really want to start getting this next record going. Like rad ideas are bouncing around, and we kind of got not a game plan, but I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to do this.
Yeah, man. Rob Flynn from MachineHead, man. Thanks for your time, man. What are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing some sign-ins and drinking.
Rob Flynn, a pro at many things, man. And thanks, brother, again for jamming up on stage with these guys, man.
These guys, man, they're awesome and totally cool. I don't care what anybody says. They're like, oh, they're celebrities. They don't care, but man, they're cool people, man. And thank you.
Dean Guitars, man, uniting the worlds of metal from Arizona to the Bay Area, man, to your computer screen. Thanks a lot for watching Dean TV. Refresh your browser, clear the cache, and eat a bowl of Wheaties, man. We'll be back from the 2010 NAMM after this.